When power meets carelessness, disaster is inevitable. Watch as heavy excavators face destruction due to reckless operators, causing massive losses to machines, nearby people, and buildings. Witness the most shocking failures and near misses, only on Timber Titan. Subscribe now for non-stop action. A routine unloading turns into a costly disaster. As the excavator slowly backs off the transport vehicle, the operator miscalculates the balance. Suddenly, one side slips, metal screeches, and in seconds, the massive machine tips over. Crashing to the ground, it suffers severe damage, with broken parts scattered everywhere. One wrong move, and the price is enormous. This is why precision and caution are everything in heavy machinery operations. At an under-construction site, an excavator is hard at work, digging a pit for sanitary purposes. But the unstable land beneath tells a different story. As the machine digs deeper, the ground suddenly gives way. A cloud of dust rises as sand and soil collapse, burying the machine and undoing all the work. A costly mistake, all caused by ignoring the land's stability. An excavator clears the train tracks, but a wrong move proves costly. One side slips off the iron rods. Metal screeches, balance is lost, and the machine crashes to the ground. A split-second mistake with massive consequences. Carving a road through the mountains, an excavator faces the unexpected. A massive rock falls, crushing the machine and injuring the operator. In nature's domain, even the toughest machines stand no chance. A risky stunt turned costly mistake. Excavator offloads from a towering transport vehicle, the operator skillfully balancing each move. But disaster strikes. The machine slips, severely damaging its back parts. Panic unfolds as an excavator spins wildly out of control. Due to negligence, it keeps auto-rotating, turning into a dangerous metal whirlwind. The operator desperately tries to regain control, risking his life to get inside the cabin. Every second counts as the massive machine swings dangerously close. Finally, with one daring move, he jumps in, bringing the chaos to a stop. A heart-stopping moment, where one wrong step could have been fatal. 3 excavators, 3 disasters, all caused by negligence. At a construction site, an excavator is being offloaded from a transport vehicle, but the process is rushed and unprofessional. Suddenly, the machine loses balance, metal cracks, and in a shocking moment, it splits into 2. In an open field, another excavator stands idle, but something is wrong. Thick smoke starts rising from its engine. Within seconds, flames burst out, engulfing the machine. A fire emergency with no one prepared to stop it. Meanwhile, a third excavator is being transported to an unknown work site at high speed. The driver ignores safety precautions, and as the vehicle swerves, disaster strikes. The excavator tips, loses control, and crashes hard onto the ground. Another expensive loss due to reckless handling. A massive excavator is being transported, but the driver makes a fatal miscalculation. Ignoring the bridge's height, he speeds ahead until disaster strikes. The excavator crashes into the bridge, metal shatters, and the impact brings everything to a sudden halt. A costly mistake that could have been avoided. A devastating loss, all due to reckless driving. High in the mountains, a vehicle carries an excavator through dangerous curves. But one sharp turn, taken without caution, proves disastrous. The machine loses balance, topples over, and in seconds, turns into pieces. A massive excavator is offloaded, but a wrong turn spells disaster. It tips, crashes down, and barely misses a worker who jumps away just in time. A split-second escape from a deadly accident. Clearing a water stream, a tractor loses balance. One side slips and tips over, crashing inches away from a worker. A near tragic mistake. On a busy highway, a long-reach excavator is being transported on a truck. The driver, unaware of the height clearance, keeps moving forward. In a split second, the arm of the excavator smashes into the bridge, sending debris flying and halting traffic instantly. Overconfidence can be just as dangerous as negligence. A mini excavator operator, eager to showcase his skills, maneuvers the machine with ease, spinning and tilting dangerously close to the edge of a site. But in one wrong move, disaster strikes. The excavator loses balance, tips forward, and before the operator can react, it crashes straight to the ground, hitting hard. At another construction site, an excavator moves smoothly through rough terrain. Suddenly, a loud explosion breaks the silence. One of its giant tires bursts, and before the operator can regain control, the machine tilts violently to one side. Right beside it, a parked car sits unsuspectingly. High in the mountains, an excavator is clearing paths on a steep slope, but the ground beneath is unstable. Without warning, the machine begins to slide backward. The operator fights for control, but it's useless. Gravity takes over. The excavator tumbles down the mountain, rolling and smashing against the rocks below. Metal bends, glass shatters, and the excavator is left heavily damaged. But that's not the only case. Another massive monster excavator is loaded onto a truck, heading toward an underpass. The warning signs are ignored, and as the truck proceeds, a deafening crash echoes through the air. The top of the excavator slams into the bridge, destroying its upper section and leaving the truck driver in shock. Meanwhile, in another location, a truck carrying an excavator speeds through a highway curve. The driver, rushing to his destination, underestimates the machine's weight. The turn is too sharp, and suddenly the excavator tilts to one side. The weight shift is uncontrollable. Within seconds, the massive machine slides off the truck, crashing violently onto the road. Dust and metal fly everywhere, leaving the excavator lying on its side in complete ruin. Each impact bends the metal further until the machine is barely recognizable. Now, after all these disasters, several damaged excavators sit in a repair yard, waiting for their fate to be decided. Some are beyond saving, their parts scattered and broken. Others have shattered arms, twisted frames, and bent tracks, waiting for costly repairs.
Operating an excavator requires more than just knowledge of the machine. It demands precision, awareness, and a commitment to safety. After witnessing the devastating consequences of careless operations, it's time to focus on the steps that ensure these machines are handled with the utmost responsibility and care. Here's how to safely operate an excavator and avoid disastrous outcomes. First, it's crucial to assess the job site and ensure proper planning before operating the machine. Always check the terrain, surrounding obstacles, and potential hazards. Whether it's a mountain slope, a construction zone, or a busy highway, being aware of your surroundings is key. When transporting an excavator, always confirm the height clearance of bridges and underpasses. A single miscalculation in height can cause a catastrophic collision, like the incident where an excavator collided with a bridge due to an oversight. Never assume the clearance will be sufficient. Measure it beforehand to avoid such accidents. Before you start operating the excavator, always conduct a pre-operation inspection. This should include checking for any mechanical issues, especially with the tires, hydraulic systems, and safety features like the seatbelt and operator's cabin. A burst tire, as seen in one of the previous incidents, can cause the machine to tip and crash, leading to costly repairs and, worse, injuries. If the machine has any visible defects or issues, address them before using it. When driving the excavator, always move at a controlled, moderate speed. Rushing through tight corners or sharp turns can lead to accidents, as demonstrated by the driver, whose reckless speed caused the excavator to slide off the truck. The weight of the excavator can shift unexpectedly, making it easy for the machine to topple. Avoid sudden movements and always follow the recommended operating speed for the terrain you're working on. While working on unstable or mountainous terrains, it's important to drive with extreme caution. Slopes can be particularly tricky. If you're operating an excavator on a slope, always ensure the ground is stable and avoid working too close to the edge. In one case, a machine slipped and fell down a mountain due to the unstable surface, and the operator had no chance of regaining control. Remember to drive slowly and steadily when navigating rough or sloped terrains. Another key aspect of safe operation is maintaining balance at all times. When digging or lifting heavy loads, keep the excavator on solid, even ground. If you're working on uneven surfaces, adjust the machine's tracks or stabilizers to maintain balance and prevent tipping. Never overestimate the machine's stability. For example, an operator showed off his skills with unnecessary risky maneuvers, leading the mini excavator to tip over. It's important to recognize your limits and avoid overconfidence. Always prioritize safety over showcasing skills. Lastly, when offloading or loading an excavator onto a transport vehicle, always double-check the stability and alignment. The machine should be centered and secure before any movement begins. Sudden shifts in weight during loading can cause the excavator to fall, as demonstrated when an excavator slipped off a vehicle and crashed to the ground. Ensure the machine is loaded with caution and the transport vehicle has sufficient capacity to handle the load without causing imbalance. In summary, operating an excavator requires attention to detail and a firm commitment to safety. Always conduct thorough checks before starting, move with caution, respect the weight and limits of the machine, and never skip safety measures. The consequences of neglecting these basic safety protocols can be devastating, as seen in the numerous excavator failures we've witnessed. By following these safety guidelines, you can protect not only the equipment but also the people around you, ensuring a secure What a wild ride through some of the most shocking excavator failures. From massive machines crashing into bridges to reckless operators losing control, these incidents prove that heavy equipment demands skill, caution, and responsibility. Every mistake comes with a cost, whether it's damaged machines, financial loss, or even life-threatening risks. But accidents like these can be avoided with the right training and safety measures. Always check your surroundings, operate with care, and never take shortcuts when handling these powerful machines. If you found this video informative and eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more unbelievable excavator moments, breakdowns, and safety tips. Let us know in the comments what you think was the most insane fail in this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.